Hey everybody, what's up? Welcome back to LEGO Space. So today we start our new projects, and I say that plural. Now it is going to be one at a time, but these projects coincide with each other. And I've talked about it in previous videos, and kind of what we're going to be doing here. The Titanic, as you saw in the last video, is done for now. Still have to get the programming done, and we'll see more of that coming up, but for now, we're going to jump into the Ecto-1 and Ecto-1A projects. Both of these have been months in the planning, months of getting parts in from LEGO USA and LEGO Denmark. A lot of time waiting on pick-a-brick orders. You guys have seen some of those unboxed, and we're finally to the point. It's honestly probably taken me almost half a year, maybe 5 months, to get these two cars ready to go. Now you guys might remember I had one Ecto-1 done with a mock, and this go around we're doing a different mock on that car. So that car's been disassembled. As much as I wanted to. I saved a couple pieces that I know are going to be reused, but for the better part, it's completely disassembled. And then bought another one that is completely disassembled. That's in these containers over here. It looks like less parts just because it's not quite as sorted out as this one is. I don't have enough of these containers to sort all of that stuff right off the bat, so I have to get one car done, and then we can go and sort those parts a little bit more in detail and get that ready to build. But the Ecto-1 from the original, very first Ghostbusters, that's what we're going to be building here. And then the Ecto-1A from Ghostbusters 2 of the kind of the original movies back in the 80s. So pretty excited about this. The mock that I had originally used on the first 1A project, or the first one Ecto-1 project, was a pretty decent mock. It did add some stuff to the kit to make it look a little bit better. And I, of course, had made some changes myself to kind of make things just slightly better. But still wasn't happy with some things, and while searching around on Rebrickable, I found one mock creator that made mocks for both the Ecto-1 and the Ecto-1A, and beautiful detail inside and out, and really well done. And I'll kind of show you that here. Get to a point here where we're kind of starting off. Alright, so the creator on both of these mocks is Linz. Both of them are, I think they were free. I can't remember. It's been so long since I've downloaded these. I'm pretty sure they're free mocks. So that's kind of neat. But you guys can see we get a lot more, excuse me, a lot more movie prototypical detailing on some things. We do lose the playability of the car moving and having some of the equipment swiveling around and moving. But other than that, it's pretty well done. The details on these mocks are fantastic. Some of the equipment up top, some of the lighting and everything has been kind of updated. Doors are considerably updated. The doors open way better now on these ones compared to the mock that I had before. And this is the Ecto-1, so from the first movie. Kind of shows some of the details that we build. Complete redesign of the whole upper structure with all of the ghost catching equipment on it. And then what's really cool is we get a stretcher with the packs on it, so that's really cool. And then so that's the Ecto-1, and you can see they're labeled very nice, Ecto-1 Classic Movie Mod. So that's going to be our first project, and then once that one is done, let me find it here. Did I click it? Did I not click it? Try that again. Marks. There we go. All right. And then we have the revamped Ecto-1A. You guys can see it's got a lot more light bars and stuff like that. It's got some of the hazard patterns, which these are not stickers. These are actually built in. Excuse me, guys. Built in to the build with using 1x1s and 2x1 plates. So that's really cool. A lot of this top is all redone really well. This is probably one of the best Ecto-1A mocks that you're ever gonna find. By the same person, Lynn's. Great mocks from this person. You guys can see the change in some of the details up top with some of the equipment. Really cool. The car itself just looks super cool. As far as getting like the Collis and the ghoul with the 2 fingers up and some of the other stickers, I'm not really too sure where to find those quite yet, but those are something that I will have to track down. But I can at least get the car built and looking pretty cool. But you guys can see like the tanks, the extra light bars, a lot more stuff going up on top of the car, along with just visuals on the sides of the car. The rims are kind of a more hot roddy style looking rim. Same rims, just flipped around with some other pieces on them, so really not that hard to replicate that. Once again, we get the proton packs. A little different build on these from the first version, so both cars are going to have their own packs and their own stretchers, so that's kind of neat. Some of the interior detailing, which is really cool. You guys can see where the stretcher is going to go, and then some of the equipment that's in there. So yeah, it's gonna be really cool. It's a really cool looking car. I love both the 1 and 1A versions of this car because it was, I mean, both times were the first time we were ever seeing this car in movies back then, so it's really cool. I won't, if you haven't seen the original Ghostbusters movie and you want to, I'm not going to ruin kind of the storyline of why the Ecto is different in the second movie. If you have seen those movies multiple times and love them like I do, you know exactly why this car looks this way in the second movie. Not sure why they didn't carry some of this detailing over to the newer movies. They kind of went back to the first style of the car with a couple different modifications for the gunner's seat and that. But either way, super cool. Really excited to build these 2 mocks. Took a long time to get the parts, writing down part numbers, as you guys can see on some of these papers. Just the time gathering all these parts took a long time. Some of you that do pick-a-brick orders through Lego know that stuff that is from Denmark can take up to a month, if not longer, sometimes to get your parts. So it's been, like I said, it's been roughly about half a year in the making to get these 2 cars to where I could start building them. Unlike the Titanic project, where most of my time was spent sourcing parts and then building, I was sourcing a lot of this stuff before I started the Titanic. Some of it showed up while I was working on the Titanic. So I still had a lot of time in the search for the parts and getting parts. But now that I have everything together, everything's sorted, I'm basically to the point where I can just build the car. There might be a few little things that I might have missed that I'll have to search for amongst my parts, but 99% of everything I need is in all of these tubs. So that's the fun part. It's going to just be a lot of building. Won't be quite such a struggle to do the build like it was with the Titanic. So these projects should be really fun, should go a little bit quicker. And I am not going to loop these in to my original Ecto-1 series. These are going to be their own new series. We're just going to start fresh with the Ecto-1 and the Ecto-1A. So hopefully you Ghostbuster fans, car fans, Lego fans are super excited for that. Hopefully you guys enjoy these new series, these new projects. I'm super excited for these just because it did take so long to source all the parts and get everything together. So yeah, guys, that's pretty much it for this video. Jumping right into our next project. So hopefully you guys are excited and ready to see some new stuff. And until next time, take care.